Welcome back, my friends. We are going to continue the series here between Smoke Criminals and 5balls. Now, Smoke Criminals have managed to take their map pick, Keith. It is 1-0 as we move into Nuke here, which is 5balls' map pick as they look to ballot it out and take us to the decider map. That is Inferno, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead and check real quick, bro. Yes, it is Inferno. I was, in fact, correct. But Inferno is going to be an interesting one. And I think Nuke's also going to be a pretty interesting one because from my experience watching the market lineup, they are pretty comfortable on Nuke, so it's by no means a freebie for 5balls. They're going to have to battle it out right here on the second map if they want to advance further into playoffs in Winners League. So players are almost ready, guys. It's just a matter of time now before they ready up.
Boom.
And I say that, they ready up. So bada boom, bada bang. CT side is a big one, Keith.
Yeah, I think a big factor on this is, knife obviously matters, but it comes down to how do you guys play outside control, right? Is Impala going to be given free range towards outside? Is he going to just control it, or is Fearoth going to challenge consistently? I'm really excited about that prospect because up battles on Nuke are always so exciting to me because there's so many different angles to fight from. And it looks like Smoke Criminals should get their CT side here, unless Coffee can put the moves. Yeah, he's put the moves. He's got it. He's done it, Roy. That's that.
There it is. CT side for 5balls. I think they're going to be real happy with that one. Let the games begin. Impala whooping at the El Desperados early. The Doolies, smoke in hand, probably going to be going towards ramp or up close and personal in hut, which appears to be the case. But they're going to be... Oh, okay, I thought they were going to go out lobby for a second. They're going to go upper, but no. They're going towards ramp. Sideset's made contact. He knows there's a stampede of French players making their way on out.
JC will flash. They may even commit on this. They're going to try to find out where ZQ is. He's just outside of dark. Lovely headshot on Connor. He'll finally get isolated and taken down by the P250 of James. Double P250s are so strong. Tractor denies the plant, spins around and gets James. Doesn't deny the plant, but finds that player who was covering the planter. Zacy has to go big. They have wasted their smoke, not on the bomb. So Fearoth can win this. You just got to push up, win this one-on-one. Take his time, get the reload. There's no kit, so he's not too pressured. Gets the first. Can he find the diffuser? He gets off it, and Fearoth wins it. Big 3K for him. Smoke Criminals had no right winning that, but they make it work.
Wow. If that was a kit smoke instead of dually smoke, GG.
That's why you don't buy dualies, folks.
The dualies are so good, Dad.
Yeah, but like the pro player Davey uses them, bro. Move on, guys.
Wait, Nitro, doesn't Nitro use them as well? He's nuts.
Yeah, but I feel like he gets them dropped, so he gets a kit. I feel like there's some sense of responsibility there.
Okay, fair enough. No, 5balls are going to go for the safe route. They're just going to go with just pistols. No armor. No utility except a single flash for Sad Zed. This is likely going to be a Smoke Criminal round. I just wonder how steep the bank goes here for Smoke Criminals. Do they drop a couple players? Is this a flawless round? All questions that matter.
Well, I think Razino and Fearoth are going to push it towards mini here. I would be very surprised if they don't try to get as many kills as they can. Yeah, the dualies get one. ZQ is trying so hard with his USP. But he can only try so hard with that gun. It's awful against players with armor once you get those headshots. And then cleanup will come in. I mean, losing the Mac 10 and dualies, not a big deal. Smoke Criminals should buy AKs now. Fearoth may even just go for the op right away. Yeah. Boom. But that leaves James in a weird situation where does he drop or get utility? He's going to drop because he can get close to a full kit himself. So good full buy for Smoke Criminals. Opolis 5balls right now.
I think Fearoth knows this fact as well. And I think that will come into play in how he approaches this round, knowing that there's no one really to contest them in terms of firepower. It's really him just to take reins and just take whatever duel he chooses. So far, so good for the 5ball side. They managed to pick up the first kill. That's Impala. Now, the other thing that is interesting here is that Krecker is still on the right side of Big Garage. And that's going to be really hard to predict. Well, maybe not anymore. He just threw a Molotov.
Ooh, nice peek from Cracker. From Credit Card. Such a strong peak position towards outside. He's gonna be able to stay alive now and get back in big garage. Shuroth is very pressured to kind of crack open this round. Finds picked up many he can, and he finds Connor, finds Deuce towards back sight, and Furious just spotted that player big garage as well. Lovely headshot, and his teammate has found the heaven rotator. How quickly it falls apart from 5balls. One peek, and it snowballs and everyone having to fight.
Wow, this was a 5 versus 3. Suddenly it's a 3 versus 1. Sad Zed is definitely sad right now as he looks to salvage the round, but no utility except a single flash. 3 players to find. It's going to be a really tough one here, Keith. I'm not sure he has a single one in the bag. I think he goes for the economic damage. Maybe he goes for the late ninja here once he rotates off the site. But yeah, it's too late now for the defuse.
You've got the save in the bag in the third round is attached for smoke kernels. You know what I'm saying?
Know what she's saying?
That was a pop culture reference. Cause I'm witty. Right, Roy?
You know what, man? You actually are witty.
Thanks, man.
What you lack in pronouncing people's names correctly, you compensate for with your wittiness.
Dashing. I needed to bring something to the table. I'm happy I bring those two things.
I'll do the pronunciations. You just bring the wit,
Deal,
okay?
deal. Yeah. It's my tongue. It can't flick properly for some words. James, well, his shot flicks back and forth to find the head of Cracker. Well played for him. Zacy gets the entry. Now Smoke Criminals are looking clean. Not sponsored by Mr. Clean, but maybe they should be, as they're starting to pick up the A site. And James will worry about the outside push. This player in Mini is about to have a hot date, as Deuce has to move back a little bit. They're still unsure as to where Zed is, but Smoke Criminals, wherever they commit at this point, they should be able to just bully 5balls. I say that, but pistols are still kind of nuts.
Oh, 1 kill right there may have actually changed the fate of this round. 5 alive, though. It's going to be real hard for Sad Zed to deal with. One player's lurking now. Oh, as soon as he looks away, Raw just comes out and takes down both players. That is an unlucky. Now, Smoke Criminals picking up the 4-0. Really good start to the second map. Now, again, I talked about, you know, they're familiar on this map. They're comfortable on this map. And it's going to have to be a outstanding performance here from 5balls. This is by no means a freebie.
Picks up that bomb. Hordes outside. Roy, the outside smokes have got Rosino all the way in Mini, and they don't know. Double entry. Firov's got one outside. Zaysty has Impala dead to rights. Man, what a sick round from Smoke Criminals. They had no clue, did 5balls, that Rosino could sneak through those outside smokes. One flash, he walks in, no one holds it, and he makes them pay.
Okay. Yeah, that was... Whew. There was a lot to digest in that round. Okay, now that I've digested it, this is actually a really good play from the Mini player. I think the wall of smokes made them look towards the left side, focus on that a lot more. They're so focused on the gap and trying to abuse the fact that there was a gap that Raw just literally just took Mini for free. And I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a Mini player there at all.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that as well, especially considering putting 2 players to site. I don't know. It was an interesting setup from 5balls. I mean, it's a good time for a pause.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. This is a good first timeout right here.
I mean, then again, I say interesting, but they're getting max loss, so they can afford to go. Honestly, everyone could go into MP9s if they really wanted. I think ZQ will wait just at the fact that he's gonna want to buy an op for Impala. Oh, everyone's doing the. This is gonna be a lobby crunch. I feel it in my right foot, pinky toe.
Okay, I trust the pinky toe.
And if they don't, it's not a good play. There we go. Lobby push. Zaysky gets traded out. Here comes Deuce in towards lobby. They've traded out equally. Rosino though can shut it down. He's gotten doubles before. There's one. Deuce follows. Rosino is hot right now. 2.0 KD, 109 ADR. He's averaged pretty much 2 kills a round so far. A little less actually. My math is awful. A kill around. But at least Impala gets the op out.
Yeah, money's finally stabilized. I do have a kit on the board as well, so that if it comes down to it, it will play a factor. Hopefully they place it well, or it doesn't die out of reach. But hopefully at some point here, 5balls begins to contest mini. Like they can't give it up every single round. That's just a recipe for disaster. This time it looks like they want to go aggressive into lobby. Impala looking for the early pick. Okay, there it is. Seaside had no idea what just hit him. But again, weaken outside control. Seaside does respawn, and he respawns twice. Okay, there's an answer back from Fear Up towards lobby. That's going to bring back some of the advantage right here. James comes through the smoke, catches Coffee off guard entirely. But Deuce is not out of the sight just yet. And Seaside comes in for the third on the board here. 3 to his name. That's a really good round from Seaside. But 6-1 and only 2 players alive means economy is on the fence here, Keith. They cannot drop this.
Seaside, or are you just, is that his nickname?
No, he's actually Seaside. I think he goes by ZQ because a Q is a symbol of crying.
That's stretching it.
Is it? Is it really a stretch, Keith?
Yes. I don't know. I'm a check HLT.
Now, this is an interesting scenario that we're in right now. They've managed to throw the smokes outside, but they've completely walked across outside. Now, the only player that has a say in this is Impala, but he's about to get mollied off. That's a perfectly placed Molotov. He tries to peek behind it, but he takes damage, gives away his position, and he got nothing back for it. Now, Zicey will be using a lot of the utility. The flashbang's incredibly effective, and Zicey knows that Impala's there, so it's going to have to be perfect play, and he gets the kill at very least 1. Seaside responds back towards ramp. He's not willing to give it up just yet. And it's looking very favorable for 5balls. Even more so now.
Good shot from Fearoth. Cracker's pushing up towards control. A big play for Fearoth, but now it's shut down. Smart Criminals. I've lost 2 in a row now. Maybe it's their time to take a moment to talk things through. 5balls are back on the board, and right, it is Sad Zed. What an interesting name in the sense of always showing your emotion on your sleeve. Why not Happy Zed, Roy? Or Content?
Because he's not the #1 in the world yet.
That's true.
Maybe
Criminals doing their smoke criminal play again. Is this the one where Rosino goes mini? It is. And he's just going to come stumbling in. This time Deuce is holding it. I think Cracker called that there's someone coming quick mini. So smoke criminals tried again, but now what's this mid round? You're still going to plow out Hut? This isn't going to end well for you. You lose a player and your alternative is just push into the site. They're going to lose this and lose it badly.
that spot above the rafters, like hugging yellow above Hut, is probably one of the most overpowered positions on Nuke, in my opinion. There's like,
oh, what's it called? It's called 80 or something. It's called a degree. The other one's John Cena.
Yeah, people call it Mustang. Some people call that position opposite Mustang, where Coffee was playing. It just requires such a commitment to clear that angle out. Like, you have to go out wide to clear him out, and then you're caught into the mini crossfire. Anyone playing opposite vent, he's fighting as well. It's just madness. It's such a strong position, and he's utilizing the game perfectly. Now they put a dent into the round deficit and a dent into the economy for smoke criminals. And if they can pick this one up, if 5balls can manage to secure another round right here, that would help their economy situation immensely and potentially claw away at the deficit here and maybe come out with a round lead into the half.
Yeah, this is getting good. I mean, smoke criminals have already hit the number they may need for the Seaside on the head very early on, but there's so much more time for more. 5 rounds to be exact. It looks like they're just defaulting. They're just hanging out. Not a lot going on across the map. They're going to start to group towards ramp. I believe they have just swapped out Impala The rifle player, he gets a leg onto one. They're gonna wide swing with him. Paula lock it down. He's got two. The third is pushing. He's already legged. Nice shot from Connor. Can he find the second as well? No. Sad escapes. He drops Somali at his feet, and he should be able to get out of here. He's so cautious. He's good. Ooh.
Wow, he was.
Yeah, that was close.
Sad Zed was full panic mode, man. He couldn't get it. He couldn't throw his molly right the first time. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. But he manages to get out. Yeah, he got out. That's all that matters.
8 seconds though. They're gonna try to take this to A. I don't think they're gonna have time. They may even die after time here, Roy. The bomb is not gonna get planted. They're gonna save.
Yeah, there's no choice.
Oh,
it's like that's the worst for Seaside saving. It's such a bad feeling. But it's better than not having anything in this round. At least they can, buy up around the weapons that they currently hold. So he could pick up a Galil armor right here. Maybe a smoke as well to complete. Oh, he's going to go for the Mac 10. Interesting choice.
You want to know what the live win probability on HLTV is, though?
What?
And let me know if you agree with this. 72% says Smoke Criminals win. 7.3% OT. 20% 5balls win. And I think that's purely based on 6-round T-side.
Huh. Yeah, because these guys don't have a head-to-head, and there's very little statistics available for both of these teams.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know what it's basing that on. Oh, he gets jiggled.
Oh, he re-peeks right when he throws his money. That's so cheeky. He knew someone, and Zaysty was the man who tried to push through it. He just knew someone was going to make a push. That Molly was too close. Peek before the flash. Smoke. Oh, and now Impala may even be gifted a third. Are they going to walk up on this smoke? They're going to try. That flash will go behind them. Impala, he can get a third. He set up for it. There's the third. Not the fourth, but oh my goodness, how one man can win around.
I mean, 3 kills to his name, solo defender towards Secret. I mean, you can't really ask much more from him. Job is done. Now it's up to his teammates to secure the round up against James and Connor, who are pretty well set up, I have to say. But there's so many numbers available here for 5balls that I virtually can't see them dropping this one. Now, Sadzed is taking his time ramp. I'm not really sure what is going on his end, but he needs to start making a move here. Oh, guys. Time is ticking. Bomb is planted. You need to get to your bomb site. You're taking so long.
If James can kill 2, this is so doable. Connor gets one of his own. Connor may go down. Cracker has to drop on him. He has to drop on him now. They have to get on the defuse. They don't have time. They're both dead. What? No one died from bomb?
No, the bomb. The bomb radius in lower is not even lower. It's all of nuke is actually garbage now.
That is trash. Both of those players should be dead, and their money should be way worse.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad if I was Smoke Criminals.
My suggestion was that anyone in the lower ramp room, like actually in the room, should be dead. But anyone that goes behind the walls should survive.
But the guy just pushing just got in double doors and lived.
Yeah, but that was such a slow retake from 5balls. They really took their time right there. That just didn't pan out. They need to go a little bit quicker. They need to put some gas.
Oh, you want quicker? How's this? And Paulo tries to push shot. Double entry from James. There's 2 players there. The player at Cena gets shut down. Asian Vent shut down. And A stack turned into a 1v2 for Sad Zed. He's coming into heaven. He may be given a kill, and Fiorath he is. It's just a planner. Oh, James. And James just absolutely deletes him. A double entry into a 4K. Smoke Criminals at 8. And I have a feeling the odds have shifted because 8 rounds T-side is immaculate.
I mean, 6 rounds was what, 60-something%, if I remember you saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Jesus, now it's probably like 80%. 75.
Let me hit the refresh. 71 with the 12% OT. So OT percent grew. 5balls are down to 16. The live odds. But they don't account for Impala. This man single-handedly won rounds before. He gets the opening pick and falls off. His Sad Zed, though, has to be very careful not to get caught. And he just gets run over. Zaysty will take the AUG, and he's going heaven. The AUG will fall back down at least. And Cracker's still living out here. Even has time to swap the FAMAS from burst to unburst and still gets 2. And Deuce gets 1 more. And I heard one of the players in Smoke Criminals say, "We just need to chill, Roy." That seemed a little rushed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah is the short answer. I like the idea. But I think once they got all the kills and they all reined in, they could have definitely chilled a little bit. But these guys are smoke criminals, not smoke masterminds. Impala, Cracker finding the kills. Of course, these are just pistols unarmored, so it should be an easy round here for 5balls as he look to claw away at the deficit. Now, an 8-7 wouldn't be terrible. It is salvageable if you can get that 7 rounds on the CT side. They'll just put a lot of pressure on the pistol.
No Plantola. Looking unlikely.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
I mean, maybe you can get down secret. Okay.
Oh.
That's the op drop. If he can get to that op, Fearoth, I mean, he doesn't need armor.
Yeah, I think Deuce and whoever's teammate is by his side. Is that Cracker? Yeah, Deuce and Cracker are holding it to cross down. They're not going to let go of that op. I think if Fearoth attempts it.
Run boost Fearoth across, eh? That'd be so sick.
Run boosting from top hut?
Yeah, just
or
get him over there. Yeah. Oh, Connor. Bucks the barrel. Just needs a headshot. He'll connect with it. Can he get the gun? He can't. Fearoth doesn't go for the op, goes for the fight. Fair enough.
Nice try.
He goes down. Yeah, that was an NT.
There it is, 8-6. Final gun round here available for smoke criminals, but it will come limited, Keith. They're not going to have all the utility they need, but they'll have enough. They'll have the smoke for the set pieces. Definitely enough smokes for the outside control. No Molotovs, though, except a single one for James. And let's see what they decide to do. Based on their positions, it seems like they are headed heavily towards outside. Both the players struggling with some of the movement, but look at where Impala is right now, Keith. He's in their faces.
Definitely trying to be. Hasn't found a pick yet. He will now. Are they going to flash him off? Are they going to molly him? Are they going to peek him? How are they going to get him out of this position? Cracker in the meantime finds that guy one jump top mini. And this is just a shutdown from 5ball. This is going to be an 8-7. Unless James pops off. I think he's the only English player on this team. From England. He's gone. It's all on Connor.
Oh.
He takes a lot of damage from falling off, though.
Yeah, he just took 42. A lot of damage. And he has no armor on top of that. So, I mean, now he's potentially two-shottable now. Yeah, I really do not foresee a win here for Connor. No armor, 40 seconds left on the clock. He needs to walk all the way down towards B if you want to go there. But there's a player down below, if I'm not mistaken. Unless, yeah, no, it's not below. Damn it, I am mistaken. The map is confusing. But no, that's even worse, I think, for Connor. Oh! Oh, he legs him! Well, that's unlucky. Write that one off. But there it is, an 8-7 half. I mean, all things considered, that's a really good half for smoke criminals. Now, had they not had that early 5-round streak, I do wonder what the outcome would have been in this half. But that was a great early 5 rounds for smoke criminals. They come into CT with a lead, so they're pretty happy with that, I think.
I would not complain about 8 rounds. Seaside, that is for sure. Now it comes down to if their CT side, if they can maintain this, as it's going to be an 8 open door and out of hot rush, smoking towards mini. Are they going to run through? Are they going to push in? I mean, Deuce is already on the site. Tasty is so low. He doesn't even take a fight before he gets dropped. Impala flanking the site flank, and it is just non-stop carnage. Impala's going to get out with bomb. No, he's not. Fearoth finds the shot, and Connor's got the last. Smoke criminals overwhelmed with numbers and consistent brawls, and they'll take it 9-7 as 5balls are left wondering how did they get there so fast.
Smoke criminals are so good on these pistols, man. You have to give them credit. Like, it's just unreal play. Like, they're able to survive long enough. They're able to get, you know, crucial kills. I don't know who it was. I think it was Raw on site. He was literally there. He whiffed his entire clip. He had 3 bullets left, and he managed to get a kill out of that while he was being overwhelmed behind silos. I mean, that's just, how does that happen? Crazy play. 5balls are going to go for the Glocks, a single deagle available for Impala, the opera of the squad. If he can find a 1 maybe there's hope. If they can recover a weapon, that increases their chances. But I think otherwise they're probably going to get farmed by the SMGs.
Yeah, get turned into Swiss cheese, Roy. They make the jump from mini to underneath heaven. I mean, Apollo gets one with the eagle, but Zaysty should just push him. Just end this round. They got no armor. Give them the in punch. Give them the Zaysty, as they say. You know?
What? Hey! He almost got a kill. Okay. The Zaysty gives him the Zaysty and survives with 3 HP. That's the Zaysty right there. There it is.
That is what they talk about.
Yep, 10-7. Double digits have been broken by smoke criminals, and I imagine they're probably just going to keep these weaponries. I don't think they're going to upgrade them. Keep the MP9s, keep the FAMASs. Buy a little bit extra utility on top. Don't fully invest, and hope for the best. But it's going to be a 4 AKs SG available here for 5balls. They're looking to battle it out outside. I think they're aware that there's probably no ops available yet for smoke criminals.
They didn't even upgrade. They just kept what they got, and that's fair enough. You get a bonus round, you get a bonus round. James is going to be playing around the hut position as Zaysty outside is begging this player on Marshmallow to actually peek him. He's been waiting for so long. Nobody will peek him. There we go. He'll finally get the fight he wants. Deuce is gone. Coffee maybe next to peek. Zed is going to go ahead and nade open. Or nade top hut, excuse me. That'd be cool if you could nade open door from there. That'd be pretty sick. Cracker has got a smoke for cross. He's even got two. He's gonna have to throw them both. He picked up his teammate's smoke, so he'll throw close and he'll throw far and he'll flash for his teammate to get across the red box. Great play from Cratcher, and Paulo will cross now. That may catch him a little bit, but the bullets do more. 8 HP, and they only get one player across. This is kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with that control. Look, like, okay, yeah, you have this player down below. He's pretty much 1 HP, honestly. Stacy's holding down the mini cross. No one's crossing into that just yet. But, I mean, what really is the play? Stacy takes down Sad Zed. No response back from 5balls just yet. But the numbers are leaking one by one here. Nancy finds another coffee cracker. Do answer back. And James is stuck. So there it is, the equalizer. Oh, that's a big drop off by Fearoff. Unable to convert that kill, but he's left them both with 1 HP. Now it's Condor down to clutch it out in a 1 versus 2. They're both one-hittable. He goes for the pre-fire spam, but the player 2 is right, and eventually he gets it with the last bullet. The last bullet, Keith.
Wow. I mean, this is just absurd at this point, Roy, isn't it? What more can Coffee do? The man is trying so hard, and just smoke criminals are shutting them down. And that was, yeah, this is, I'd say this is a fair pause. I would want to break too.
Yeah, I think there's layers to this pause, right? Yeah. One, they need to like, all right, we need to just relax. We're down 4 rounds. You know, we have a long game ahead of us right here. 2, they like, what are we doing with our money? We have 3 players at 3,700. Excuse me, 2 players at 3,700. The other players are kind of around the same range. No head armor for Cracker, but he's going to pick up an AK-47. I imagine Coffee will pick up an AK right here as well. Ghost Boy, they have enough utility, I think. Maybe not.
This is a little rough, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I mean. That's why it's such a good timeout. Like, just discuss, make sure you guys have all the right pieces in the buy. I think Ghost Boy is... Do you have a weapon on the... Oh, he's going to go with Ump, okay. Now, this buy is suggesting outside control. Fast down ramp, or fast down secret, or potentially throw smokes outside, go towards ramp, overwhelm the ramp player. Let's see what they're up to though. They definitely don't have the firepower advantage, I'll say that much. Only a single kit available though for smoke criminals, and Connor's refusing to buy one.
Him and not buying kits, that's the second time we've seen him do it. Maybe he's just forgetful. Rosino, I'm pretty sure he got spotted. How did they not spot him? 2 players both saw him cross. I guess there's a flash or something. Rosino gets 2 out of it. I swear they saw that man cross, and he still gets 2 kills. 5balls now with a player's weekly player hut. They're down a man. And Connor just pushes, kills, and gets the bomb. That is worst case.
Yeah, it's an Amazon delivery right there. That's bomb into your hands, straight into the hut. Now, Impala and Coffee need to figure out this puzzle. But this is a really tough puzzle to solve, Keith. They have the most awkward control. They're going to have to come up the vents. Not a good duel. He gets spotted early. If he falls quickly, that's going to leave Coffee in an even more uncomfortable scenario. And if they can find the mini player and both come up vents somehow, that would be ideal. Or smoke him off, that works too.
He's gonna find the timing. Here comes Impala. Oh, it's gonna make his dome from heaven. Impala just found that kill now. And Fearoth's on site. Smoke Criminals, they're looking clean. They have great mid rounds. They set up perfectly their natural crossfires. And now 5balls. This is another half buy, I think. You have to almost just give up 13, unfortunately. I mean, try your best with pistols. Maybe do an upper pop. Maybe do a ramp burst. Try to get a plant. And then really solidify that strong buy next round.
Okay, a bit of chip damage. A fast play coming out right now from 5balls as they look to overwhelm the A site, or as I say that,
Yoink.
I mean go down the ladder like Mario. They already have B control. The only player here is Zacy so far. He's hearing the bomb plant, but he can stop it.
What?
That's a drop off.
Far back enough. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Sad Zed, while the smoke's still up, he's like, I gotta take advantage of this. Dude, this is gonna push up on safety. It was still a little over aggressive. This rifle can make all the difference. It really can. Zeno wants to rotate, but there's a rifle on him now. He doesn't know this, but there's a rifle posted on him waiting to come down vents. And he's picked up a molly. Zaysky may have just given so much advantage over to 5balls as James is going to cross. He's made it onto site unspotted. They smoked out control, smoked out double. Connor baits. Connor gets the kill, and he's doing so much work with his AK. Can he get one more? No, that's that.
Jesus.
He'll get the defuse, and thank goodness it wasn't Connor on that defuse.
All right, that would have been a disaster. Wow, what a chaotic round. I mean, I don't even know what the heck was going on that B site. It was just pure chaos coming in. But I have to say, I mean, Smoke Criminals, they continue to manage. I don't know how they do this, but they continue to manage the chaos into favorable scenarios, and there it is. I think they might have actually just out vetoed 5balls, if I'm speaking honestly here.
Yeah, it seems like they won the veto hard. I mean, getting two maps that you're so confident on, you don't even really care what the third is, like in a weird way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what a shot!
He's so impressive, isn't he? Every time, and he's going off. He's doing his best. They got Sad Zed down in towards control. He's gonna be able to find Zaysty. I mean, this has just been the pullback show though from Smoke Criminals. Every time they're down, they somehow turn around.
Wait,
He's only got one, sadly.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate there's no one else here. Otherwise, he probably could have doubled up and evened it up. Now, Raw is going to get going aggressive, but he gets goomba'd by Ghost Boy. Deuce. He's not letting this one slip away. Now, Sad Zed is holding for the ramp re-aggression, which is slowly coming. But overall, I mean, this round should be secured. It's in the bag. There's so much control available here for the 5-ball side. I don't imagine they drop this one, Keith.
James on save duty. Ooh. He's gonna have to maul. Oh, he jumped. The man jumped. That'll do it. That'll get you taken out. Now 5balls gonna exit. They'll keep 4 alive. That's great for them. Smoke Criminals. Their money is in a weird spot where if Connor can save, they can buy 3 guns and even including an op. So I have a weird feeling if Connor lives, I don't know. They're so far ahead. I think they go for it if Connor lives. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, they don't have a loss bonus, right? So, I mean,
yeah,
they might as well.
They're double reset anyway.
Actually, if you... If Fearoth glass cannons, he could drop 2 Augs over. And that might be a better purchase. Or even a FAMAS Aug here. I know he buys his own op.
Yeah.
I don't like that alternative, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they could have had, another gun out for Zaysty and or James. Connor could have still dropped a FAMAS, by the way, for Zaysty.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. It could have been a better purchase.
Maybe it's just Connor's lack of awareness. Because this is like the 4th time I've seen him buy with lacking like a molly or lacking a kid or not dropping for a teammate. So I'm going to blame it on that for now.
I mean, this is also an opportunity to take a timeout, right? Like,
oh, for sure.
You're making a potentially game-swinging decision. Just take your time. Make sure you have the right pieces. Make sure you have the right buy. There's no need to rush these decisions in 15 seconds at all. And now it's going to be a weird scenario where if 5balls pick up this round, they could actually start clawing away at this. They have secret control. 3 players are here, and I don't think they've been spotted just yet. The Molotov will now give away their intent, I think. But Smoke Criminals will now start to shuffle, but overall, they have this site under lock.
seem to be pretty much shut down. Fearoth's gonna rotate. Oh, if they try to come out of decon, smoke. They throw it, but the AUG is so good at range. This is why you get control sign instead of decon, because one doorway to 2 windows and double doors. Control is so much more valuable. And Zaysky may just get Sad Zed here. He's not gonna expect someone close. One shot at 5-7 is still so sick. And Zaysky is playing this smart. He knows there's still someone close. Somehow his E button works, Roy. I want to know his config. As he's gonna swing though and take it on Paula. I guess that was his only chance of getting out of there.
Oh no,
and
Impala's getting pinched. Oh, he turns around and takes down Raw. How does that happen? Cracker now answers back onto Fearoth as well. By the time the bomb needs to be recovered, James has a say in it, but Connor just secured the round.
Yeah, that's gonna be that. Impala doesn't want to die after time. He pushes to die. Connor a big 3K. What a round from Connor. Recovers the op. James is still stuck in the mag, unfortunately, but James denied the plant. 5balls getting enough for the buy. Smoke Criminals again are gonna be putting together a rough one. But that puts them 2 rounds closer to ending this one.
Jesus, man, what is happening right now? 14-8. Smoke Criminals looking impressive. Now it's going to be a fast play towards the upper A. Side by 5balls are looking to overwhelm, and the overwhelm they do. They have the site under lock. They have a man advantage. The players are smoked off, and mini utilities being used towards heaven to contain the rotations, and looking pretty good for the 5ball side. I think this might be an instant save by Smoke. Okay. We love a robbery. Quick in and out.
That seems to be that. Yeah. I mean, that's just lack utility to really hold them back, I guess. I don't... Rosino is the only one to go fall down. Everyone else just gives up hope. They'll save for the next round. I mean, I guess it's because their money is in such a rough spot, right? If they had like a confirmed half buy or a confirmed like decent buy next round, they would go for this. But I think they're just not feeling it. Keep the op up. They know they're really close to ending this game out. You don't want to give 5balls a chance to really build up their momentum and keep it rolling.
For sure. And nothing like a fast upper A round to really get your momentum rolling again. Get your confidence back up. It's been relatively slow play from 5balls. They're trying to play cerebrally. They're trying to play dynamically. Sometimes you just gotta regain that confidence, baby. Go. They managed to do just that. It's gonna be fast play once again, but instead of fast, it's gonna be Sad Zed posted up in Zor with AWP looking for that pick. Door blown open gives them some options, but just have to worry about both sides at some point.
James and John Cena. Will they see him? Recently, Valve made it easier to see players in this corner. And Sad Zed swaps out the out for Impala. Zed's not getting that opening pick that he really wanted. Yeah, you see that little bar beside James now? That never used to be there. You used to be able to tuck in a bit more, but now you can.
Oh yeah, where you can like see their feet now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that change actually.
Recent too. Last week. For the better, I'd say. Now Roy can start winning his ranked gold games again. Ranked gold.
Yep.
Zaysty gets that molly out. I used to be gold. It's alright. I'll get back. As Smoke Criminals are playing this so smart. Oh, Rosino, what a push, but they're so there. And now the execute's gonna come in. Connor, can he go big again? Roy, backside, good for one. He's got a flash. He's gonna peek with it. Coffee peeks into it himself. He gets a second, Connor, and a third. He's locking it down with the help of James.
There it
From
is.
C9, it's 15 for Smoke Criminals. Connor, back-to-back huge rounds for the band.
I have to give credit to James though. I mean, the man was the patience of a fisherman, and he was just sitting up in that spot the entire round. Didn't budge, didn't move on the pressure and the ramp, even with time so little on the clock. I mean, he just played that so well, and he got rewarded for it, maintaining the strength on the upper A defenses. But now it's a 15-9. It's match and series point available here for Smoke Criminals, and 5balls have to battle it out for 6 rounds to bring it into OT. And this is the first of the 6, Keith.
Fearoth saw the cross. What a cheeky angle to hold red boxes in it. The tightest of the angles on CT red to hold outside red. Maybe get a flash for the peak from Zaysty. He's getting pushed from Cracker. Fearoth, I think he spots out as he falls all the way back. He has James in heaven. 5balls are so spread. And look, he spots the gun. Easy kill for Fearoth.
Shot too.
Taking 2 headshots with the op this round. And it's Sad Zed, and I don't know what to do here. I mean, now Deuce is dead, so it is just Sad Zed. This is a sad ending as Smoke Criminals are about to go 2-0 over 5balls. 50-50, the Smoke Criminals really showed up. Fearoth wants the 3rd kill. He wants it bad, Roy.
Yeah, this is virtually an unwinnable scenario. 37 seconds left on the clock. He has to get the bomb, which is in possession of that player behind blue, which I believe is Raw. I think he's going to get support from his as well, but it's not even going to matter because he's going to close it off right then and there. But, man, what a series it's been for Smoke Criminals. I mean, they played that almost to perfection. Fearoth 22 and 13. I think he top fragged both games. Connor at 23 and 9. Crazy performances coming out.
Yeah, Connor played well. The last like 3 to 4 rounds, he had like a 3K every round. The ramp round, denying the plant with help of James, like just shutting it down on A execute. He was really imperative on their CT side. A little quiet on the T side, but man, did he really step up on that CT side when they really needed him. And I mean,
Sure.
props to Smoke Criminals. I mean, Fearoth, quiet but consistent, and that's what's good about an op, right? If he can get that 1 to 2 picks like on rifle rounds, or that 1 pick every other round, like he doesn't even need kills on ecos, right?
Right.
Like, he is just straight shooting it. And
Yeah, don't forget that he's also IGLing for his team.
Yeah,
or allegedly. He was before when he was when they were
Okay.
actually under the Smoke Criminals banner. I'm not sure if he still is now, but I'm pretty sure he is though, because he's been trying to build that brand for a while. But man, the guy's a beast. Like he's opping, he's IGLing. It's becoming more common, yes, but it's still really hard. It's probably the hardest thing to do is op and IGL.
Because when you're scoped in, you have no map, you have no info of yourself. So you're relying so heavily on your teammates to feed you that information.
Sure.
And if they're not doing that properly, it's so hard to call properly.
Yeah, it's really hard. And the fact that he's like still performing even when he has to like get out of the focus as an opper is impressive in its own feat. But I honestly think Smoke Criminals won the veto. I think it was as a lack of statistics and stats available for 5balls to make the most optimal decision for the veto, and I think Smoke Criminals just pretty much got it then and there on that veto, and just job overall just really well played. Commiserations to 5balls. They've been a pleasure in Winners League. It's been a lot of fun watching them throughout the season. Hopefully we get to watch them some more next season, but for now they are out. Smoke Criminals will advance to the semi-finals. I think they are the first team who actually gets to qualify for the semi-finals, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll give you guys some updated brackets on the win.gg platform as well as HLTV. It is available there. If you haven't done so already as well, guys, please follow our socials, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, as well as Keith's, mine, and Mel's, !casters for that, !socials for the socials. Besides that, we are out of here. If you've missed the action, don't worry. We got some highlights coming up for you. Mel's been keeping all that for you, and we'll have that recap for you quickly. Besides that, keep an eye on Twitter. We'll have some more matches for North America later if you're interested. And my EU brothers, good night, good evening, and hopefully see you soon.